I saw the moving truck from my office window. 3 hours away, that's how far I was supposed to be, working, earning, providing the roof they were now invading. My phone lit up with a text from my neighbor, Alan. "Hey, there's people at your place. Your mom?" Attached, a photo of my mother directing 2 men carrying boxes up my porch steps. My sister stood beside her, arms crossed, smiling like she'd just won something. I didn't respond. I just sat there, watching the cursor blink on my screen. The beach house was mine, not ours, not family property, mine. I'd bought it 3 years ago with my own salary, my own savings, my own sweat. I had the deed in a fireproof safe. Every payment came from my account. Every utility bill had my name on it. But to them, that didn't matter. To them, I was just the son who made good money, the one who could afford to share. I called my mother. She answered on the second ring, breathless. "Oh, honey, we were going to tell you tonight." "Tell me what?" A pause, then that sickly sweet tone she used when she wanted something. "Well, your sister's landlord raised her rent again, and with the kids and everything, we thought, this house is so big and you're barely there, and so you decided to move in." "It's family property, sweetheart. You wouldn't want your nephews out on the street, would you?" There it was. The guilt, the manipulation, the assumption that I'd just roll over. I stayed silent. She took that as agreement. "We'll talk when you get home. Love you." She hung up. I didn't go home. Not yet. Instead, I made calls. First, to a locksmith. Every lock, front, back, side entrance, garage, changed within the hour. Second, to my lawyer. Confirmed ownership. Prepared a trespassing notice. Third, to the police non-emergency line. Explained the situation calmly, clinically. Squatters attempting illegal entry. I had documentation. I would be there tomorrow at 10 a.m. when they attempted to move in officially. The dispatcher sounded almost bored. "We'll send a unit." Perfect. That night, I stayed in a hotel. My mother called 6 times, my sister 4. I let every call go to voicemail. The messages started sweet. "Honey, we're just trying to help the family." Then confused. "Why aren't you answering? We're already here. We can talk." Then angry. "You're being selfish. This is ridiculous. Call me back." I listened to each one twice, sipping whiskey, watching the ocean through the window, feeling nothing. The next morning, I arrived at 9:45 a.m. The truck was parked in my driveway, bigger this time, a full U-Haul. My mother sat on the porch steps, phone pressed to her ear, face tight with frustration. My sister paced beside her, gesturing wildly. The 2 kids, 7 and 9, sat on a stack of boxes, bored. They hadn't noticed me yet. I parked across the street, waited. At exactly 10 a.m., 2 patrol cars rolled up. That's when my mother saw me. Her face went white. "What did you do?" I stepped out of my car, calm, slow. The officers approached. I handed them the deed, the lease agreement showing no other tenants, and the police report I'd filed the night before. One officer nodded. The other walked toward my mother. "Ma'am, do you live here?" She sputtered. "He's my son." "Do you have legal residency at this address?" Silence. My sister stepped forward, defiant. "This is family property. He's just being a selfish—" "Ma'am, if you don't have documentation proving residency, you're trespassing." Her mouth opened, closed. I finally spoke. "They don't live here. They were never invited. I want them removed." My mother's eyes filled with tears, the performance I'd seen 1,000 times. "How could you do this to your own family?" I looked at her, really looked, and I felt nothing. "You mean the family that decided my property was theirs? The family that didn't ask, Didn't consult, just assumed I'd surrender what I built? You needed to ask. The officer gestured toward the truck. You'll need to remove your belongings from the property. My sister's face twisted. You're really doing this? You're really going to throw your nephews out on the street? I crouched down, met the kid's eyes. Your mom will find you a place. She's very resourceful. Then I stood, looked at my sister. You taught them that other people owe you things, that entitlement is love. That's on you. She lunged. The officer stepped between us. My mother sobbed, loud, theatrical. I handed the second officer my new keys. If they come back, arrest them. I walked inside my house, alone. The silence felt clean. No guilt, no doubt, just the cold, clear knowledge that I'd drawn a line they would never cross again. I poured myself coffee, stood at the window, watched them load the truck, faces red, voices shrill. And when they finally drove away, I didn't feel relief. I felt power. They never came back. My mother sends emails sometimes, long, winding explanations about how I misunderstood. I delete them unread. My sister posts on social media about toxic family members and cutting out negativity. I don't follow her anymore. The house is quiet now, just me, the ocean, the space I earned. And every morning I wake up knowing one thing. I didn't crush her. I just stopped letting her devour me.